Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the Wix Fundamentals for the Wix user. This is going to be a little bonus video. All the other videos will be coming out every other Monday, but this was a question that's become coming up a lot in the different Facebook groups that I belong in regards to editing in the mobile editor. If you're new to Wix, know that Wix itself is not responsive, which means you need to edit your mobile site as well as editing your desktop site. That's a issue that some people are having. They're wondering why their mobile site looks all jumbled, all over the place, and they're forgetting to go to the mobile editor. So what I did tonight was just create a A/B comparison when it comes to editing in the mobile editor and how to make it easier to edit in the mobile editor by doing a few things on the desktop portion of the editor to start out with. If we go to our test site, if you've watched a couple of videos, you've already seen this test site before. What I did was create a page with strips and columns and a page with no strips and columns. Now this is a very simple look to a site. Your site's going to have a lot more stuff on this, but this gives a general idea of the difference between editing with strips and columns and not editing with strips and columns. Always use strips and columns as much as you can, because even though Wix itself is not responsive, using strips and columns will help your website adjust to different screen widths and screen sizes. So all I did was create this page with strips and columns, which you can see here. So each column has a picture and text. And what I did then was create the exact same page without strips and columns, using the same picture sizes and the same positions on the page. So if we go to strips and columns, now that we've created this, if we go to our mobile editor, there's nice spacing between each picture, between each picture and text. And like I said, this is a very simple example, which is going to may make it a little bit harder to see. But if I go to no strips and columns, you can see how everything was kind of pushed up. Okay, kind of a little bit more scrunched. If I had more pictures, it may be even more scrunched together. First things first, if you ever notice that your site has pictures, text that is jumbled all over the place, the quick and easy thing to do is to go over to this page layout optimizer and click optimize now. If you can notice, when I click this, it basically gives the same distances as if I was using strips and columns. It doesn't always work out perfect like that, but it will give you a general place to start. So if your mobile editor is jumbled all over the place, click that page page layout optimizer. It'll get you in a ballpark, and then you can go from there. So there are two quick and easy tips when it comes to editing in the mobile editor. Always check that you've optimized your mobile site on the mobile editor before you publish your site to go live. What I always do, just to be safe, is I go on my phone and I check to see what it looks like. Sometimes what you see on here is not necessarily 100% what you're going to see on your phone. Each phone, whether it's Android or iPhone, may render things differently. Each browser may render things differently. So go to if you use an iPhone, I recommend going to your Safari browser, see what it looks like on Safari browser, and then also check the Google browser, because that's what Android users are going to more than likely be using when it comes to their mobile device. Also, another tip that I've heard from other users, from other Wix experts, is that on your desktop editor, add 20 points of padding on the left and the right-hand side of your site design, and that should help with iPads. That is one of the issues Wix still has, is optimizing a site for iPads. iPads, if you think about it, are in between a mobile browser and a desktop browser. So some of the things you see that are for your mobile browser, if it's supposed to be using the mobile browser settings, if you want to say, or design, but it may look a little different. Just keep that in mind when you're optimizing for iPads. If you like this this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out some of the other videos on the channel. Thank you.